Hi, good evening, folks. Again, I'm Wilton Griffin with Dirty Addiction, and we're going to go over kayak carts. Now, I'll give you an example of my old trusty here. I absolutely despise how much kayak carts cost, so I built this one here out of spare parts and some old bicycle wheels. It's been a workhorse, but it's too big to keep on the kayak with me while I'm out in the water. So I've been doing a lot of research, and well, I found Vevor kayak cart, and it retails at $65 right now. Folks, I ordered this thing Monday, and I got it on Thursday. Yeah, I mean they wasn't slouching at all when they got it sent to me. So, but I am not gonna lie. 4 months ago, I'd never even heard of Vevor. I'm not even sure if I'm saying it right. But this is their kayak cart, and we're going to go through a quick unboxing, a quick assembly of it, and see if there's anything I would change or anything that I would make better on it. Alright, so here we have the box open. It's really well packed. Everything is in its own little bag. Hopefully everything's in its place, and hopefully everything's there and it's not Chinese crap. So we got the center bar with their little kickstand that they advertised on it. There's upright bars. It feels really sturdy for being aluminum. We got pretty quality straps there. And I chose to go with the hard tires because I go over a lot of gravel and a lot of rocky areas at the boat ramp. All of which, not really fun to have the inflatable ones. But I debated about getting the inflatable kind because, well, sometimes I'm in sand, but hopefully the limited amount of time I'm in sand, these tires will do just fine. They're 10-inch. This will get over pretty much anything I'm going to get across. So, first off, I don't see any instructions here. That's probably in that bag with the straps. But what good old American ever reads the instructions on something the first time going around? So we're going to see if we can figure it out without the instructions. So obviously we have two uprights, crossbar, and axles. Pretty simple, pretty self-explanatory. So what we're going to do first is we're going to loosen up these toggle bolts here. Just enough to slide this on. I don't know what size I need for my kayak yet, so we're just going to put them on here loosely. Just slide them all the way into its metric, so it's 200 millimeter. They don't have imperial on the other side. It's all in metric. No worries. They're forgiven. Metric system's sometimes easier to deal with. Oh, well, George Washington is turning over his grave now. I'm talking bad about the imperial system. But, be honest, metric's not as confusing. Alright folks, there you have it. In under 5 minutes, without using instructions, it's completely assembled. Very self-explanatory. I think anybody can do it. Alright, I lowered the kayak down so you guys can see for demonstration purposes how it's going to set in the gunnels. This is the Feel-Free Dorado 125 version 2. So it goes in there, it's going to set in there just like that. I got it set on 175 centers. Alright, like I said folks, I would go through and review and tell you stuff that I like and what I don't like. I tell you right now, yes, these straps are effective, they do work. However, they are absolute junk. Shout out to Beaver for putting $5 worth of strap. It's absolutely useless on there. But one thing about having a kayak cart is, the purpose of having a cart is so you can do it yourself. So I wouldn't be doing you any justice. The Feel-Free Dorado is a heavy SOB. It is a heavy kayak. So hopefully I can do this myself while my son holds the camera. So, and one of the handy parts about VivoWorks is it has that handy dandy kickstand to keep it from rolling away on me. So, I'm going to position it about there. I'm going to lift her up. And hopefully get her on there the first time go. Probably not. I tell you what, they was not playing around when they made this kayak. Alright. Folks, that was my very, very first time even attempting that, and I think it went really well. So, using my good old straps I think I got from Harbor Freight of all places, and I'm calling their VivoWorks stuff crap. As far as their straps go, the cart, pretty much on point. Give her a good buckling in. Alright, and I think, even with that kickstand down, she's going to go wherever it is that I want her to go. We do this outside, but it's pouring here in Missouri today. But I tell you what, so far, I think that Beaver cart is going pretty much on point. It's 400-pound capacity, solid plastic wheels. They do have the inflatable wheel option. Of course, you're going to lose 100 pounds by doing it. So, but thanks. Like and subscribe, and we'll show you more videos. Thank you.